position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome to Raleigh, North Carolina, Carter Finley Stadium and home to the NC State Wolfpack. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on a team from the ACC, the NC State Wolfpack. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. NC State with the kickoff team on the field and just about ready to start. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the South Carolina Gamecocks offense will start this game off. And here comes, for the first time as a starter, this talented freshman. And Jesse, it seems like quarterbacks mature quicker and quicker these days, and they're ready to grab the reins.
Yeah, you're seeing it more and more, and there's more high school quarterbacks now ready to take the next step and compete and perform in college football. But listen, I started as a true freshman back at Florida. I guarantee you he has so much nervous energy going right now because he has never played in an environment like this. And he has never played against competition like this either, Dave.
No, it's crazy. And that was 1920. So imagine now with all the technology and how much he's feeling the nerves. Obviously, all the eyeballs in the stadium is on him. Everybody knows what he's capable of, but he's going to be the first guy to touch the football. It's going to revolve.
And a sack all the way back at the 5.
This offense already in the black zone, a little bit backed up. How do they want to respond? They come out to throw the football, be aggressive, and this defense was ready, and they got pressure on the quarterback and got a sack on the very first snap.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Second down, they'll go to the air. Working that left side now. Push down for the tackle. The Wolfpack faithful screaming at the top of their lungs, desperate for a third down stop. And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7.
And all defenses talk about it. Sacks, tackles for a loss, affecting the quarterback the best way you can. The first drive of the game already getting home. Nice start for this defense.
And the Gamecocks send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He gets it away from his own end zone. Slips through the line. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. So the NC State Wolfpack comes out and they'll have the ball for the first time. We've seen freshmen step into the running back position with big expectations many times. David, Herschel Walker, Adrian Peterson, among others. And they hope that they found a guy like that here.
Well, and he's highly touted. He's got the skill set, obviously, highly recruited. Everybody talked about him. But this is a different animal, Palmer. Like when you come into this atmosphere and you got a bunch of full-grown men coming at you, I'm very curious to see how he responds. I know he has the physical ability, but is he ready for this?
He looks really good coming off the bus, I'll say that. He is definitely built different, but he's going to have to run different than he did at high school. David, you know this. You can't bounce every run to the outside and get away with it like you did at high school. I'm really curious to see the discipline he's going to have in this game running the football now that he's playing against much tougher competition.
From 56 yards out, what a power leg. Never a doubt about that one.
And the kicker starts the year perfect. Nice job, nice way to start the year. The offense takes the football down the field. Yeah, you want to get touchdowns, but getting points on the first drive to start the season, really nice job by this unit.
The returner's going to try to see what he can get. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. They'll try to put a drive together starting from their own 12. Running to the left. Turning it on.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. When he's got a head of steam, boy, he is hard to bring down.
Off the play fake on first down. Makes the catch. Guys, let's chat just for a second about South Carolina. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jesse.
They didn't, but I don't think it's because there was a lack of effort on the part of the coaches, David. I think they believe they've got the roster in place now to have success.
Yeah, because when you bring people in, a lot of times you tick people off on your own roster. So when you only bring a few in, you cherry pick some elite talent and some real concerns that you have, sometimes it just addresses everything you need.
The play action fake. Fires to the big fella. Brought down at the 48 after a gain of 5.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. The biggest key there is the quarterback understanding that A, it's zone, but B, what kind of zone is it? Is it one high safety? Is it two high safeties? And then you know instinctively where your best throw, where your highest percentage completion is based on what type of zone coverage it's going to be.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He's a touchdown Gamecocks. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house. Boy, did he just scorch that defense for that score.
He shows you all of it, Reese. He's got the speed, he's got the agility. This dude's a big-time playmaker. You just give him the ball, and he'll find different ways to kill you on different plays.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point makes it 7-3. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, a big-time top 25 duel. Let's get right to the pictures. Oklahoma is down right now, and that's unusual for this program. Those fans in Norman expect excellence. Let's see if they can provide the spark this team needs. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Miami. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll run play action.
Nice job by this defense playing assignment football. Somebody has to have the quarterback. Somebody has to have the pitch. And most importantly, when you get there, you got to get him on the ground. Nice job tackling by this defense.
Looking to throw on third. On target. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. NC State to bring the punt team onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. They'll run it from the gun. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. He's now up to 70 yards for him on the ground now. What a first quarter for this guy. Gonna swing it on second down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Gamecocks with the 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the tight end. Shoved out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the plus 42. He'll keep it himself. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. They'll line up for a second down play. Off play action. Quickly complete. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds at the 34. Feels as if the whole city of Raleigh is trying to help out the pack on third down. Surging forward on the sneak.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Gamecocks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Trying to escape and get it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Here comes third and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys in a coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
And here comes the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And it took everything he had, but he barely gets it in there. They're up by a touchdown here in the first.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Quarterback on the keeper. Got enough for the first. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. NC State, after that explosive run, might go right back to the well. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Wants to go up top on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Here's the handoff. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. NC State has work to do to convert this third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He lost one down the sideline. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. Looks as if NC State will have to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Quick release on the RPO.
Yeah, and what a nice job seeing it, reacting, and throwing. When you run these RPOs, you want to read the defense really quickly. Is he playing run? Okay, boom. I'm going to throw the slant right behind him. Nice job by the QB.
There he goes. He's piled up 76 yards rushing in this game. What a way to start the new season. They're going to ride this running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Now the play fake. Finds the tight end. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. That's the end of the quarter, and South Carolina has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. He'll do it himself. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. The Gamecocks will call on their punt team. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. First play of the drive comes from the 38. Wants to throw on first down. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. It's complete to the left. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after him.
The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Off-play action on first down. Nice catch along the sidelines, but they get nothing out of it. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Rumbles ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29. The Wolfpack faithful screaming at the top of their lungs, desperate for a third down stop. Fires to the wideout. And wings it incomplete. And the Gamecocks will punt it away on fourth down. And see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. They'll run it from the gun. Breaks into the open. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. NC State quick to the line. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Completes it in the middle. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Wants to fire on second down. It's complete! And he's into the end zone! Touchdown, North Carolina State!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And he tacks on the extra point. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, one of the biggest games of the week is playing out right now. Let's check in on this top 25 battle. Ohio State is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Troy Smith, and they're right back in this. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Georgia. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. You open a drive like that and you've got some operating room. It's first down from the 38. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. The Gamecocks can really attack on this second and short. They'll go to the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Short throw to the sideline, complete, and he'll pick up the first down. And the Gamecocks have this offense rolling. They'll give it to the back. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Gamecocks will have it first and 10. Fires to the big fella. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. He'll pull it on the read. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. They want to throw it. They're setting up the screen. Oh, he's got some space. And he will score. The question now, will it count as we check out the laundry on the field? And that is a punch right in the gut to make a play like that and have a penalty wipe it out. On third down, going up top. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Going the other way, and he's got room. He's at the touchdown, NC State. And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick six. What about the speed from that defender on the return?
He's showing you, Reese, like, listen, it's not just wide receivers that can do that. I can take this thing to the house. I got some moves. Watch this. Unbelievable job flipping the field. Offense about to score. Defense makes the huge plays and gets points out of it.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. On the option. He'll toss it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Makes the grab. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Feels as if the whole city of Raleigh is trying to help out the pack on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his tight end. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And the Gamecocks decide to punt it away. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. To the air on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. NC State comes to the line to deal with third and short. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Looking to throw on first down. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. So now it's second and long. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Using the quick game. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Backed up now, here's second and long. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Oh, better check some ankles. He makes a move and gets down to the 24. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. They'll run for it on third and short. The chains will move, and they'll have first and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. NC State started this drive with terrible field position, but now a little room to operate. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After losing yardage, it's second and 12. Wide receiver comes in motion. Second down, he'll throw it. A little screen to the running back. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. The Wolfpack line up facing third and approximately half a mile. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. He boomed it through, a 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful back.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
He'll bring it out. It's Rivers. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Motion from the wide receiver. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Makes the grab. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Throws to the wideout. Complete in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Just a few seconds remaining.